Okay, let's actually take it a bit slower. Let's start. I'll show you some controls. You can move your hero around with the left stick, responding to your pressure, and you can also dash and dodge on controller with the A button. And you attack with the right bumper. That's your standard attack. It now chains into combos. It used to be just like one attack before, but now it's like 1, 2, 3, fluidly changing into one another for a better feel of combat. You can also do a heavy attack, or what you could do is charge your heavy attack for special damage. Cool, right? And there are many different weapons in Loot River, and each is useful in different scenarios and has different properties, and you can do different stuff with. Let's go to the first combat area now, the Sunken Village. It's the first area where you already need to navigate these platforms that we saw before, and you do it by standing on the platform and dragging it with the right stick, upwards, downwards, or in any direction you want. And let's approach these enemies up now and lure them onto our platform, one by one if you want. Or what we could do instead is just like charge right in and do some heavy attacks and hope for the best, but that's usually not the best idea unless you have a large weapon. So instead we could, always like isolate them into parts that we can manage, or we could skip them completely and go for the big guy here instead. It's very dangerous, so what I'm gonna do instead is just charge my attack and slam the platform into it, right, for special damage. You see, the levels of Loot River are procedural, but they are handcrafted at the same time. What we do is design lots of smaller areas with possible connections and then let the computer assemble them and look for logical relations in between them. So even from small pool of objects, we're already getting some interesting variations in the levels. Enemies evolve for combat on the platforms. Some can even lock platforms together, preventing you from sliding away until you defeat them, gaining your ability back. Others might wield long-range weapons, able to jump platforms or cause devastating damage. However, most of them have a weakness. Hairy enemies burn really well. You will visit many interesting places, obtain legendary weapons, meet unimaginable characters, fight them, and ultimately die by your hand. But those who persist can get even further, explore places never seen before, face horrors, and perish again.